Yeah, I genuinely think that, in all honesty, we're the better side. I think the second half it became even. I think it became a bit of a wrestling, a bit of a stalemate. But I always had that worry in my mind that it wasn't going to be the players that decided how this game goes. And unfortunately, I was right. So that's the frustration.
Sending off, as you say, robs you of money at the weekend, and also you've got another bit of an injury crisis at the moment as well.
Yeah, if that's a booking, right? If that's a booking, we're in big trouble. We in the game, we're in big trouble. He plays the ball anyway, but if that's a foul that is a booking, we're in trouble, man. We really are. But, right? Yeah, quite rightly, like you say, now lose money for a game. Right, Alsh has gone limping off. We'll see how he is in the next 24 hours. But the boys had a right go. They really had a right good go against a Sunderland team that's on a really good run. I think, to be fair, I think Emder was here would have to say probably a draw would have been a fair result. We didn't deserve to lose the game. And that's the frustrating thing. But we have to say in terms of energy and fight and desire that was all there, especially for a reaction from Sunday, which we were looking for. So in terms of that, the lads were pretty faultless. Yeah, there's things we have to get better at, but listen, it's a tough pitch, but we handled it well and we looked a threat all night. So performance, fine.
Liam Limtoff, you say you're not sure it is yet, but is the pitch just not helping at the moment? They're playing so many games on it.
Well, it can't do, can it? I can't stand here and say that it's going to help. We have a lot. We have Clarkey as well, who has a calf problem. So it can't be helping. But listen, we get on with it. I don't want to stop here and say, oh, I'm making excuses, but it can't be helping now. With the amount of sort of muscle injuries that we're getting, it can't be a surface that's conducive to keeping your players fit.
I don't want to sound like casualty, but I mean Neil Dan's missing as well. Is that another injury?
Another injury, yeah. Same with Corey Blackett Taylor's got a shin injury. He got 4 stitches in his shin, so couldn't take part today. So they were the ones who had no chance of taking part.
Bringing players in, the announcement that James Vaughan's signed before kick-off today, so that's a plus today.
Yeah, I'm delighted to get him. I've spoke about before the game. Delighted to get him here. He'll be a player that will have a big impact for us. I like him as a player. I like the qualities that he'll bring. I like his desire. So I'm pleased to have him here.
Yeah, goals at the top end at the moment, I mean, be very, very valuable for you.
Say that again, sorry?
Sorry, goals at the top end, very valuable for you at the moment.
Of course they are. Of course they are. I thought maybe we might have just a wee bit more quality or composure. Maybe in the first half might have got that first goal and a couple of opportunities. But no, it's important that if we get the opportunity that we bring as many good players to the club as possible.
Yeah, I mean, James Vaughan's been mentioned, young Finney from Everton as well. I mean, it's not been officially announced yet, but it looks like he's on his way too.
Well, I'm not going to say nothing about any of them. We'll be linked with loads of players. That's what people do. When the time's right, usually be the first to know that need to know. But you have to respect that you're going to keep maybe throwing names at me, but we have nothing else over the line at the minute. So now that we have Vaughan over the line, and that would be a bit at the minute.
Yeah, but hopeful certainly more players to arrive before the weekend. You're hoping.
We're hoping because it's the window, isn't it? And we would work hard to try and bring players in to strengthen the group.
Put a bit more pressure on the Bolton game at the weekend now? I mean, or not, or is it just a very important game anyway? Everyone is.
I think they all are. I won't try and deflect away from that. We know that they're all important. Every game now is very important for us, but I think if we show that fight and desire like we did tonight, we obviously want to add a wee bit more quality, defend that set play a wee bit better, we'll be fine, because you've seen the fight and desire of the group was of a level that we want to be at.
It's a tough thing, isn't it, when you're losing close games, but to turn those into victories, and you certainly need a number of those between now and the end of the season.
Well, you've seen the margins tonight. It was decided on a set play, so it was decided on a rash decision for us, given the player decision and getting a free kick away. That's what decided the game in the end. There was nothing much more in it than that. Like I say, Scotty's not a save to make. We just have to work hard to make sure that the little margins go our way.
Positive to get a fit Kane Wilson back and then the side again.
I thought he was excellent. Yeah, I thought he was great. I thought he did really, really well. You've seen the qualities that he has, and yeah, we're pleased to have him.
Yeah, sort of player who can play in slightly different positions as well for you.
Yeah, he can, because he's such a good player and such a big athlete that he can cover it across anywhere, and he'll have a go at anything.
And isn't it just the physical side of things at this time of the season? It's the mental strength as well. You've got some big characters, hopefully, that will make sure that's within the squad too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be lacking in that. I think there's a lot of guys there now who will be ready for the challenges as they come along. They'll get a right good go. I wouldn't imagine. In fact, no, we won't be lacking in that department.
And a little less chat about referees would be great between now and the end of the season as well, wouldn't it?
Well, I've got to be careful, because they'll look at any reason to try and punish me for it. I hope that you guys that were watching report on that properly, and you have your opinions. But I don't think that will be anywhere different to mine, and that's a disappointing thing. It's certainly no different to the two teams, because we're both sitting in the manager's office and saying the same stuff. So there you go.
How important are the next 48 hours before the transfer window closes in defining the season?
I mean, that's next 48 hours are important, because we have to get players in, if possible. So that's probably about it.
Just check on Morgan. Was it just a
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same thing. Like I say, we'll have a look. You know what it's like. You have to let things settle down and then see. It's probably 24 hours before you really know, because there's that much adrenaline and other stuff flowing through their bodies. So you don't know until that sort of calms down where it's at. But we'll know very quickly.